Signs play a huge role in our society. They let us know which direction to go, what freeway we should take, how far the next off-ramp is. They let us know where food is, where gas is, where we can get a hotel. Signs let us know what we can and can't do. Do not enter, stop, wrong way, one way, no shirt, no shoes, no service. People wear signs. People wear signs with the clothes they wear, with the hairstyles they have, with the shoes they buy, with the cars they own. They even use their cars to advertise what hobbies they like, what clothes they like, what politician they support, what ideology they support. All those things point beyond themselves to something bigger. That's the thing about signs. Signs never just point to themselves. You never see a sign that says, "Look at me, I'm a sign." But no, they point to something bigger. The other day I was driving and I saw a green Honda with a personalized license plate that said Glen Uck. I don't know what that person was trying to say, but it was pointing to something beyond themselves. And that's what God invites us to do. He says, "Let your light shine before men so that they will see your good deeds and glorify your name." Wait a second, that's not what he says. He said, "Let your light shine before men so that they can see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven." That's what the gospel is. That's what participating in God's kingdom is pointing beyond ourselves to something bigger. We live in a society, a culture that bombards us with phrases and images that are meant to entice us into having our own needs met. But the gospel stands in contrast to that. Imagine an archaeologist and they're trying to figure out what's going on in this society. And they dig up a church. They look at the lyrics to their worship songs, and what they might see is a culture that's so obsessed with itself that it can't point anywhere else. We see it in our lyrics. We sing, "I will do this. I want you to do this, God. God, you do this for us." Instead of just pointing to the Creator. Instead of just pointing to our Father. But God invites us not only to receive His kingdom as a gift, but participate in His kingdom and His mission to fix what's broken in this world. We see it in the Sermon on the Mount. He invites the broken, those who are marginalized, left out of the kingdom. And He says, "I want to give you the kingdom." But part of the kingdom isn't just a gift, it's participation. Because right after He offers the invitation to the people, He says, "I want you to be the salt of the earth, a light to the world." Our beliefs, our practices, our values, the decisions we make, those are the signs, the things that we do, our actions that point beyond ourselves to God's desire to save this world. This is a question that isn't just brought to us as individuals, but to us as a people, to us as a church, to God's strange, peculiar people who He's gathered to give His message, His love. So how can we live as a sign that points beyond ourselves to God's desire to reconcile this world, God's desire to have relationship, to grant forgiveness, to grant entrances to His kingdom? So how can we live as a sign that points beyond ourselves to God's saving grace and desire to be in relationship with us all? But more importantly, how can we do it together as a church? How can we live in such a way that our life points to a God that wants to fix this broken world and make things right.